All right, welcome in, everybody. My name is Grace, and I'm here with my lovely girlfriend, Lily. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, in our last podcast rendition, Lily got to show me some of her favorite Genshin characters, so I was like, well, y'all know me, more of a cozy gamer, or haven't really played that many games or computer games, but I was a computer gamer back in the day, back in the early 2000s, hence why you're seeing this lovely image of just a classic computer lab. So I was going to show Lily some of the games I used to play when I was very young in an elementary school. Some of them will actually play, some of them we're just going to talk about, but it's definitely going to be more of a nostalgic podcast.
We go down that nostalgia lane.
Exactly.
Some of these I have played. Some of them I have not. Or some of them I haven't played in a long time.
We'll learn a lot more about each other.
Yeah, where do you want to start?
Let's do it. Okay. So classic, I'm gonna start you off since we're in the computer lab. Let's start with kid picks. In general, and maybe it's because I was in the Texas education system. I don't know. But every time we go to computer lab, one of the games we could play, this was like elementary school, early 2000s, was Kid Pix. And think of it, if you've never played it before, it's basically just a version of Paint, but that's on like absolute crack. So you can have like different paint brushes and different like pictures you could just put it. It was absolute chaos, but people loved it. One of the most iconic things is if you can see on your screen, like towards the bottom area, there's a little kid, yeah, kind of close to your color chooser. There's
Oh,
that
I
little,
see.
yeah, that
The little like child's head.
exactly, a little
Oh
child's
God.
head. That was the undo button, and I shit you not,
Why was the child's head the undo button?
I could not tell you, but I think the biggest thing that I remember was just like clicking the head, and he would say stuff when you'd undo
Oh my
stuff.
God.
So it'd be like, "Oh no," he'd be like, "Uh." He'd be like, "Oopsie," or like some like stupid little catchphrase like that.
Oh my God.
And his voice would change frequently. Sometimes it'd be like a normal little kid voice. Sometimes it'd be like,
He's
"Oh
possessed.
no," yeah, like absolutely possessed. So yeah, so that's definitely just like a core
my God.
memory. For
Okay,
sure.
so this is one that I didn't use. Maybe because it was blocked on my school. Like in my school, maybe they didn't allow this. I don't know. This is the first time I'm seeing this one. So here are just some like I'm looking at this.
Yes,
Some
yes.
some general like questions. So I know we said we've established that this is basically like paint, which we use paint. Like,
Yes.
I know I can remember like using paint in the free time. Was this like in any like I know you said that this was when y'all went to the computer lab, but was this potentially used in art classes or just this was this just to like kill time?
I think this was purely just like to kill time, because they would have to remind us when we
Okay.
go to the computer lab for work
Uh-huh.
to not get onto Kid Pix.
Oh, okay.
And your reward when you were done with whatever you're doing on the computer, you could play Kid Pix. Again, I don't know why
Okay.
this was like an option to us or why like it was such a big thing, but I remember kids would get in trouble over having it open
Oh
when they
my
were
God.
supposed to be like learning how to like rename a folder, because that's back in the days where Word and everything was super new.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not super new, but
Not
you know,
super new, but
they
like
were
it was something they were teaching classes about because they
yes,
were like, this is going to be something you need to know how to do.
exactly. So yeah,
Okay.
so just really random, but you basically just draw. That's all you would do.
Okay. Do you, out of curiosity, you have like on the left hand side here, you have like this frog looking thing. That's
You
what
know,
was he?
I'm gonna be honest. I do not
Okay.
remember a lot of these controls. I just have
Okay.
one vague memory
Of the
of-
child, the undo child.
of yeah, the undo child, and like I was drawing with one of these like little side things and I didn't know how to like get out of it.
Okay.
So I remember calling over the computer lab teacher being like, I can't do anything. She's like, damn, that sucks. So we just closed the entire game and just restarted. She's
Oh.
like, there you go, that works.
The good old just close it and open it again.
Exactly.
But like there's like a Mickey Mouse hand or like a like this also
Oh.
looks like the glove from like Glove World of SpongeBob.
Oh yes. The classic.
Like the frog, like the ABC. Oh, that's probably
It
the
is-
fill bucket. It looks like the fill. Like the fill
Definitely.
bucket,
Yep, little
It looks
stamps
like you've
and
got like
stuff.
a trash can full of like raw meat.
Oh yes, I love my trash cans with raw meat and spaghettios. But
Okay.
yeah. So again,
So
more
just a drawing thing, not
just
really
a-
like a game. Like there's
yes.
no like no, you don't have to objective or nothing. You just fun way to pass some time.
Exactly. Yeah, this was definitely more nostalgic than like, oh wow, gameplay.
Okay.
But with actual like gameplay, because of course, also speaking of computer labs, okay, in your school, did your school even allow like cool math games or like any of those
Yes.
websites to like pop up?
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know if they really meant to, but I also don't think they really at the time knew any way to keep us off of them.
you know what? That's absolutely true.
Because I think this was, if I'm being truthfully honest, this is like way before like firewalls existed
Yep.
where they could only block certain things. Because I don't know if this happens to you, but like sometimes at work, like myself and like my boss, or who's also kind of a good friend of mine,
Yep.
we will be looking up things, and sometimes it comes up saying like, "Oh, company name
can't.
has blocked this
Exactly.
website, like we can't go here." And so, I mean, I guess if you maybe look something up, that might happen to you, or you've experienced that at least.
Yeah, I've experienced that with work, but I think you're right. It's like maybe back then they didn't.
They
really
just didn't
know
really, yeah. They
to
just
block those kind of
or
things.
they didn't have the technology to block certain, like, how do you block like cool math games but not this or not that? Like
Exactly.
the filtering I think was also a lot different back then.
Definitely.
So I think they just didn't.
yeah,
So all of it was allowed.
certainly. So yeah, found a few of the games again. Computer Labs or Notorious are also playing cool math. I want to say that was more like 3rd, 4th grade.
That was yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
would-
Kid
yeah.
Picks was definitely like kindergarten, 1st, 2nd.
Yeah,
grade.
a younger, like
Literally-
literally elementary.
Exactly, literally just definition of scribbling. So one of the first games I found that my sister also showed me was Meeblings, which the best way I can describe it is there are little colorful potato-looking creatures.
And they bounced off each other, right? And
Yes.
they had like different like abilities. Like the blue one like sang or screamed or something.
Something like that, because you've played this one before.
I played this one before.
Yes. I was like, I remember showing you the list. You're like, oh yeah, I know that game.
And like I think the red one like would get angry or something.
It
and,
would like set on
explode
fire.
or,
Yeah, or something. The yellow
the
ones.
orange ones were the normal. Like they didn't
Exactly.
do anything.
But, because it was
Some
basi-
attracted them. Some like pushed them.
Yes. Like the
I do-
colored
yeah.
ones had different
Abilities.
powers. Yeah. And basically, like, I think the premise of the game was just get as many orange ones to the end as
Yeah.
you could or
Yeah,
something.
because I think
And
they gave you like 100, and you were trying to get like above like an X amount of number
Yes.
over.
I remember there'd be, like, towards the end, like, towards the harder levels, they'd be like, oh, we're going to give you, like, 10, and you have to get all 10 across.
Yeah,
Yeah, some of these Meeblings can die, just so you know.
yeah, they fall off the ledge or they,
You burn them up or something.
you know, they're just trying their best.
Exactly, but great
Yeah.
game.
Great game.
Great way to pass the time. For some reason, even though I played it a lot, not a lot of other people in my class played it.
Weird, because I felt like this was a popular game.
I thought so too.
Maybe it's just a popular game because I liked.
Hey, exactly. And you know what? That's all that matters. Only cool people
Only
know
cool people play
Meeblings.
Meeblings.
Duh.
Also, I didn't realize it was a B. I thought it was with a P. I thought it was Meeplings.
Which I
But
I thought,
Meeblings,
I
I guess,
thought
makes-
that too. Like Meeblings.
I remember it being with a P, but it's okay.
Ah.
Whatever. I guess we're obviously wrong.
Our childhood minds. Yes. Okay. So I'm trying to think other cool, just like good cool math games. Balloon Tower Defense was always like a big one for me. Which, if you don't know, it's basically just like I don't even know how to describe this game, but you set up like things that can basically break all these balloons that go through this path, and if any balloon goes through the end of the path, you like lose. Or something, and you can buy like spikes or buy darts, buy
Yeah, it's
Like-
just like a typical like tower defense mechanism,
exactly.
but with balloons so that it's kid friendly.
Exactly, and yes. So, and I will say, like, this was like peak 4th, 5th, 6th grade because
Yes.
everybody was like, "Oh my god, we gotta like defend our country and stuff." Like,
Oh my god, that
everybody-
is not what we were saying. But sure.
we did here in Texas. So
I also went to Texas in that.
I keep
in that
forgetting
era,
that.
but when did I move? I was in 8th grade when we moved out of Texas. So
Yep.
your Texans were weird.
yeah, we were like, yeah, we gotta save our we gotta save our balloons and like save our not the balloons. You're trying to pop
Trying
those.
to pop the balloon.
But like you gotta save like your people.
tower.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I do remember this pretty frequently. You could buy different dart types and things that would stick the balloons in one place, and yeah,
I didn't play this one a lot. This one didn't interest me as much.
which is fair.
It
You're
gets
not the tower
repetitive.
defense. Yeah, it did get repetitive, but still a classic.
Also, I guess we should note that like we're not that far in age. We're 2 years apart.
Yeah,
so
about 2 years,
Like your
yep.
6th grade would have been my 8th grade. So
Exactly.
this is not like I'm like some boomer and I'm like I've never seen
No,
these games before.
You were not playing Pong like on the computer
God.
back. Yeah, no. Kind of going to different websites. So again, these are nostalgic 2000s games. So some of these I am pulling that I do not remember. One of these you actually remember, a SpongeBob game. I would go to Nickelodeon.com and I would look up like just like the games that they had, and I think Okay, perfect image. This is like the like fry cook flip out or something like
Flip
that.
off, flip, not flip off.
Flip out, flip off. Yes, the flip off SpongeBob game.
Fry cook.
Fry cook something. And again, I vaguely remember playing this game. I mainly just remember the look of it and like just how like grainy in 2000s it was. But it was just such a fry cook flip out. Flip out. There you go. Not a flip off. Same thing. But no, this game was just like so nostalgic. I could not tell you a lot about it. But
I played this game because I played so many Nickelodeon games in general. Like, in general, Nickelodeon games.
I feel like back then, like, TV channels, like, especially kids' TV channels, would actually have websites where they'd make these, like, kind of crappy computer games.
But they were so good. Like, this was so good. This is what started my addiction, and I know we'll talk about it later.
Yes.
This is what started my addiction to, like, Papa's Pizzeria.
Yes.
Where it was literally this kind of game. This is why I ended up in culinary.
Exactly. This is why we do what we do. The spirit of hospitality in SpongeBob is ingrained.
I remember thinking the patties had faces. That like there were two dots and a little line for a little
smiling.
They were just happy to be Krabby Patties.
Exactly.
And I remember like if you got something wrong, like you can see on the top where it says like no mayo, and like so you obviously didn't put mayonnaise on it. But I remember like SpongeBob, if you got something wrong, would make a face, or like he would like frown,
he'd get
or
like
something.
kind of like
not, bummed out.
Yeah, I do remember that. You unlocked some memory there.
And I remember loving the way the pickles looked. Like when you picked them up and put them here.
Yes.
I love. Like, I don't know. This game was great.
This is a great game.
This is a great game.
It's like, oh my god, I'm literally cooking.
I'm literally doing something productive with my life.
Exactly. Gordon Ramsay, who?
Look, Mom, I'm a fry cook.
Exactly. I made it. But
well, we gotta speak about the other Nickelodeon game.
Oh yes, another classic Nickelodeon game. For some reason, I played was a Zoe 101, specifically the Curse of PCA. It could all the other ones I don't remember those quite as much, but the Curse of PCA was my favorite because basically the whole premise of the game is that if you've seen the Curse of PCA special from Zoe 101, there's like this green fog, which you can kind of see in the picture, that like haunts them for some reason.
I don't remember that episode, if I'm being honest. I remember a lot of Zoe 101. I don't remember.
It was like an hour-long special.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Or like a two-parter special. But I remember watching it and it scared me, but then they had a game of it. I was like, oh, I could run away from like this bad green fog. But like basically it was just like I'm trying to equate it to something. Slender Man is not the right thing to equate it to. But like you basically run away from this bad guy. Yeah. And you're just like, you're going through a maze, don't get caught, trying to find the exit. It is very simple. But I remember playing this being like, oh no, it's gonna get me. Like I'm scared. Like I remember like there'd be times I'd have to turn this game off because it would freak me out too much.
I did not play this game, but I mean, I don't even remember the special, if I'm being honest. I remember Zoe 101.
Great show.
Yeah, great show. I want to say that so badly, but I also know, like, now with the history of it, I don't know how much I believe that.
Maybe not as great. As a viewer, as a kid, not knowing any of the terrible parts.
Yes.
Great show.
But I don't even remember the special, which is kind of wild, because I watched a lot of Zoe 101. I watched a lot of those shows, but...
Also, were you under the impression that in Zoe 101 they were in college, not in high school?
Yes, I thought they were in college.
I thought they were in college, too.
I didn't realize they were in high school until I was, like, an adult, and, like, I was talking to other people, and they were like, yeah, they were, like, in a boarding high school, and I was like, I thought they were in college.
Yeah, because I'm like, what kind of high school is that bougie where it's like, okay...
They have their own sushi restaurant on campus.
Yeah, that too. I'm like, I didn't know the concept of sushi probably until that show brought it up. We were very much, again, we had tacos and white people chicken meals.
Well, to balance that, we got to jump over to Nickelodeon's counterpart.
Oh, yes.
Disney,
yes. Again, also great spot for games. So I would always personally play... In fact, Hannah Montana was the best, of course. Best of both worlds. So, Hannah Montana, I would play the Rockstar Fashion Challenge, which is basically just a memory game. They would show you a picture of Miley, because you had to get her ready for the concert, had to get Hannah ready for the concert.
Oh.
So they'd show you a picture of Miley all dressed up, and you had to choose, like, did she have a blue guitar or a brown guitar? Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I would usually do pretty good at this game. I wasn't great, and I will say there were other Hannah Montana games I would play, like the nail polish one, where you'd basically just do her nails, which is like the classic just little girl game.
Yeah.
basically. But this is one I played the most. Some other honorable mentions that are not here, but were on the Disney website, the Zack and Cody games.
The Zack and Cody games, I have such vivid memories of. I
Yes.
remember the one running around like on different levels when they're running on the carts.
Yes,
And it's
yep.
basically like a maze kind of, and you had to work your way like up or
That
something.
was one of my favorite ones too.
Yeah, I remember that one very vividly.
That was a great one. But no, Hannah Montana's where it started. Because I think I started with Hannah Montana because this must have been like second, third, or fourth grade.
Yeah.
Like, I like Zack and Cody. I watched it. But I
Yeah.
started with Hannah Montana. And then after this game was pretty good, I was like, well, let me check out the other ones.
Yeah.
And then we found.
And then you went down the rabbit hole.
Exactly. Just enjoyed all the games. You know, since we're still talking a little bit about like TV channels and like looking up different games, we're going to transition a little bit different into actually playing a game because I've tried my best. Like, some links for these, some of them are either broken or just like totally not working or just gone forever. But we have a special edition. I don't know if y'all know PBS, but PBS is a public broadcasting service channel.
Yeah.
So had the classic shows like Arthur. Arthur was one of my favorites. So they also had their own game. So this one is one I could find. They had some other ones too, but this one is called Don't Wake Kate. And Lily, you've actually played this one or seen this one?
I think I played it. I don't remember. I think I played this. I don't know. We're about to find out.
We're gonna find out. Yeah, it's like I don't even remember the premise of this game. I just remember I used to play it.
DW's in bed for the night.
Okay.
She's thirsty. Help her get as many
Me.
glasses of water as she can. But do it quietly so you don't wake Kate. To
Okay.
play the game, tap the play button. To
Okay.
hear instructions, tap the arrow.
I think you're just like trying not to step on stuff, but you don't know where the bad stuff is. Oh, well,
That was so easy.
well, my girlfriend is a pro gamer. That's why she's just so.
DW stepped on a baby rattle.
Okay, so is it gonna be there always now?
Maybe?
Like it's always gonna be in that top.
I think so.
Right.
This game is designed for kids. We're just trying our best. Could you technically just go the same way the whole time? Oh my god, you can. You know what, and I wonder why maybe I didn't learn that much in school. It's because I was playing games like this.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
DW
it changes.
Stepped on a doll.
I think I just got lucky. I really think I just got lucky.
Maybe. But yeah, no, this was basically the whole entire game. I remember this taking me probably
Oh,
longer
DW
than it
stepped
should
on a
have.
toy.
Okay, so now they've messed up my whole path. 'Cause I can go to here.
Okay. Also,
Oops. DW stepped
No.
on a xylophone.
Okay.
why are there so many toys on the floor? Also, fun fact, how... Oh my god!
Wow.
You did it! Hell yeah, we got 9 glasses of water. DW is just so thirsty. Fun fact, her full government name is Dora Winifred Reed.
Is it?
It is. DW stands for Dora Winifred. And one
No
of my...
wonder she goes by DW.
Yeah, no shit. But, yeah. No, I would spend a lot of time playing this game. Why? I don't know now that I'm watching us play it.
Listen, that's been many years training for this
Yes.
moment.
You know what? Yeah, Epic Gamer. But yeah, this was one of the classics used to play on PBS. Again, there were other PBS games, but this is one I remember the most. Because they had like Cyber
DW
Chase
was in bed for the
games.
night. Oh my
and-
God.
But yeah, they had Cyber Chase games.
Oh, the Cyber Chase games were great.
Yeah, I mean, and funny enough, these are actually still on pbs.org or like on their website. So if you're like one of those nostalgic people that really want to play those 2000s games, you will have to dig for them. I will not lie, because I had to search them up somewhere else, like in a Google browser, and then they popped up on PBS. But they are still there. They're not gone. And don't be fooled, they made a lot of new games now too, so it's a little bit different.
Oh, yeah. Like, all these cyber games, I think, are different. Boo! That sucks.
Yeah, we're trying to look at Cyber Chase games now. It's like, I don't
Did I
see
just
any...
say Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk, Cyber Chase, same thing.
Sorry, I got my cybers mixed up.
Both are AAA titles. I understand why you'd get them confused. Some of them are there, not all of them, unfortunately, but classics. And then, okay, a few other little random ones, which I feel like more people will probably know. I was probably going to take it to Pop Tropica. I think that's a
Yeah.
classic. A lot of people, or at least a lot of people that I grew up with, you know, this comes up pretty frequently. I remember vaguely them having like either a sponsorship or a partnership with
Yes.
Fruit Loops.
Yes, because they had or Apple Jacks. I feel like too.
Something like that. Yes, because I remember the mascots would pop up, but I just remember playing the little mini games.
Yes, I love Pop. I've played Pop Tropica since it first like started. When they started with like 1 or 2 islands, and it
One of
grew
the
and
OGs.
grew. Yeah,
Yep.
it grew, and then it died.
Ah, yes.
But it was a lot of fun, and it was one of those first games that I thought there was actually some mystery to. Like there was like actual like puzzles. It wasn't just like run around and like explore. Like there was actually like secret things the community could find. Like it was
Yes.
the true first. It was the first true like community game. I feel
Yes.
like because people were talking about it online. They were like, if you go to this place and touch this item and do this thing, you get this secret. And
Yep.
like it was really cool.
It was the original game theory game.
A little
Like, oh my god, the secrets, the secrets.
the secret, the lore.
Exactly. Oh, and not pictured, but Club Penguin was a big one.
I was gonna say we have to bring a Club Penguin. With
We
this.
gotta bring up that one. I personally did not play Club Penguin that much. I was like, did
did.
you? I was like,
did.
yeah.
I definitely did.
Did you have any puffs or what are they called?
Puffles?
Puffles. There you go.
I had so many Puffles. I played this.
Did you have the dog Puffle?
Was there like a dog one?
Like a puppy Puffle?
I don't know. I don't. That was my bit
don't
after
know.
my time.
Just talk about your Puffles. Talk about your
I
penguin
mean,
adventures.
I had one that was literally. I think I had one called Snowball, and then I literally think I named one like Puff.
Very original. Yes. A classic.
Puff the Puffle.
Puff the Puffle. Yes.
I can remember the pizza games like in the pizzeria.
Yes.
That was where I like to spend a lot of my time. Again, one of those the sledding games, mini games,
I've seen like
the spy
clips of
mini
them.
games.
Yep.
Man, that's such a throwback. Although that was like one that my parents I think didn't like me being on as much, but you could also talk to people like a lot
Yeah,
more. Like,
yeah.
Pop Tropica, I felt like it was a little bit more not censored, but like
Not as much things
You
like
couldn't really
preloaded things.
yeah,
that
you
could
couldn't
put
really
in.
type in your own stuff. Whereas
Yeah.
Club Penguin also had preloaded messages, but then you could also type your own messages.
Yes.
And so I think my parents were like, we don't really like you being on there, which didn't matter because that didn't stop me anyway.
Yeah. I was gonna say my like experience with like Club Penguin.
Yeah.
Funny enough was like when I was in high school, like almost going into college, and somebody found like the jailbroken version of the game where you could cuss and stuff.
Oh my
so,
God.
So my friends were like, "Let's get on it," and like we were just saying the most obscene, like
Thing.
we're just saying fuck just because we could. It's like F word, like
All these children are like, whoa.
It-
What does that mean?
it must have just been grown adults
This is
too.
just adults.
Yeah, this
Yeah, it
is
was
just
adults
adults.
who reminisced
Exactly.
on Club Penguin days.
So again, Club Penguin was the big one, but I had a different website that I would go to. It, I loved Build-A-Bear growing up. I think I had about 25 Build-A-Bears, not all at one time. Some of them were gave away, some of them were just lost. I don't know, but I was Build-A-Bear girly. So instead of Club Penguin, I would go to Bearville. Now, this is like one of my absolute favorite like computer games. I remember I had my parents had an old ass Dell. Every time I would boot up this game, it would sound like an AC unit trying its absolute best on the hottest day of summer. I thought that computer was gonna blow up like 400 times, but I did not care. I was playing
You
Bearville.
wanted to play your game.
Yes, and it's basically like Club Penguin, but just with Build-A-Bears. And the way you would get your Puffles, quote unquote, which are like your bears in
Yeah.
Bearville, you could actually make a Build-A-Bear.
And then, like, scan it in.
Yeah, and you could scan it in, like you kind of like how they do the birth certificates.
Yeah.
You would get a birth certificate with a code, so you could put in your bear, and it would pull up with the name that you put in,
Oh,
pull
that's
up with
cool.
the weight, like you get some special stuff. So I want to say I had
So it's-
like 4 bears in the game.
Okay. So, well, again, we'll talk about it in a second, but this is kind of maybe even closer to like Webkins.
Yes, yeah, it's like a cross between Penguin and Webkins, because you could say whatever you wanted. You could have friends. My username was GraceAdventure599. I still remember it. Unfortunately, it is discontinued. So RIP Bearville. I don't believe it's playable, at least not from BuildBear.com anymore. There's like some jailbroken versions, but I'm not trying to get a virus on anybody's computer, so... Yeah, but no, it was a fun time. One of my favorites. One of my absolute
It
favorites.
looks cute. Like the art style looks super cute. Like this does to me kind of look like Webkins. Like
Yes.
this looks like they were trying to kind of maybe compete with Webkins a little.
Exactly. No, definitely. It was definitely competition with Webkins. Webkins came first. And
That's
actually,
true.
speaking of
Speaking of
Webkins,
Webkins.
yeah. Take it away.
Take it
Lily.
away.
Take it away, Penny.
I mean, I don't have anything to say about this other than I had a shit ton. I mean, you say you should have a shit ton of like
Build-A-Bears.
Build-A-Bears. Now, granted, not all in the game. I'm not even shitting you when I say I think I had like 30 Webkins in the game.
I could believe
And I had
that.
a room for like every single, like they all had their individual rooms.
Okay, well that's just a responsible pet owner thing to do. Even though they were virtual.
Granted, sometimes they didn't have beds because I couldn't afford a bed at the beginning, but it's
But
okay.
they had a room.
Yeah,
They have siblings they can
share with.
have a sleepover with.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I took care of them, and we gardened, and we played Doug for Gems. Did you play Webkins a lot?
Welcome to the curio shop.
yes!
Like, I love that guy.
I don't know. He's kind of like he always kind of freaked me out a little in the beginning because I think when I first started playing, I didn't realize he was a dog.
Oh, what did you think he was?
I don't know.
An authority figure that's just selling this child some gems.
I think I thought maybe he was like just supposed to be like a person.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why, like, I was like, the appearance obviously doesn't line up with like a human. So I think
Yes.
I was just confused. But I started playing Webkins pretty young.
Webkins, because I played a little bit. I only want to say I had like 2 Webkins in the game. Because I had a frog and like, I think a dog or something. I can't remember
frog
the
and
second
a dog.
one. A frog and a dog. Yeah. But I remember like the little mini games. Those are the best. Like the food.
The food ones,
Always
the
looked-
nurse, we were going to like the doctor and the
Yes,
the jobs.
Yep. Oh, I remember the duck or like the goose or something. He was not like the mayor, but there was like some kind of like the curio shop guy that was a dog. There was like another
Yeah,
like,
there was another
duck
one.
that was like a leader of some sort.
And then there was the one who gave you like your different jobs.
Right. Oh my god. Yeah.
I don't remember who that was though.
I don't remember a lot about it, but no, this was a great game.
This is a
as
great
well.
game. Yeah.
Am I
can't
thinking of something different, or could your Webkins like technically like die, or did they only get like sick and
I
tired?
think
or something?
they only got sick and tired. I don't think they ever died.
Sick and tired of our shit. Like,
I think you're thinking of Tamagotchis that could die on you.
true, those could actually.
No,
die.
I don't think Webkins could ever die because, like, I can remember at one point when I did remember my login, I did try my login. It said it didn't work anymore.
We did. I saw those.
But I can remember going back, like, even, I mean, that was a long time ago. But then even years later, after I stopped playing with it,
Yep.
and it basically just like you see on the left hand side where it has like the heart meter and then like the happiness,
Oh,
the like
yeah.
sleep and like food. Basically, it just shows like all of that's like low, like gone.
Oh,
But
okay.
they're not, and then they'll like
They're not dead.
yeah, they'll send little messages to you being like, I'm hungry or like I'm tired, like I need to do X, Y, and Z. But
Like, Mama's trying to get her gems right now. Don't talk to me.
Mom's trying to get that crown, that rainbow crown.
Yes, exactly.
I don't have time to take care of you right now.
No.
Oh, Webkins was
Great,
great game.
great game. Yes.
And it still exists,
Yes,
technically.
it does. Yes. You can still play it. They have a new version and the classic,
And the classic
old
version.
which
You know what's wild? I was walking around with Jacob in a mall.
Mhm.
Not here in Texas.
Yes.
This is in a different state. But we were walking around, and number one, that it was really weird because that mall had a Hallmark store in it, which Hallmarks as like a physical store don't really exist anymore.
no, love a good Hallmark though.
Yeah, but you just don't see
They're
the
not-
storefronts.
They're
Yeah,
not around. Yeah.
but literally, so there was a Hallmark store, and on the front, like they had like a sign out, so, like advertising stuff. They had Webkins.
Oh
Like
my
you
God.
could buy a Webkins.
like new ones.
yes.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And so I guess that's where the new like
The new version
of
of
it comes
Webkins pops
in.
up.
Yeah. But I looked at him and I said, "That's wild." Well, I was like, "That's two things that are wild. It's wild to see a Hallmark store, and it's wild to see
See a
somebody
Webkins?
advertising Webkins."
Yeah. No, that's such a. Like, it was revolutionary during its time.
It was.
Like, oh wow, like a computer game with like actual physical toys.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, okay. Like, I still enjoy it. I like the novelty of
I like
it.
the novelty of it.
Yeah.
But now everybody's like, "Why would we do this? We can do that."
Now everybody's playing their Fortnite and their
I know.
and their whatever else.
I don't even know. I don't know what kids are playing. I mean, I'm playing my own things. I don't know what kids are
Exactly.
playing.
The kids will do
Fine.
their thing, but this is what we used to play.
Yeah.
So good stuff, good wholesome things.
Before we go to the last game that we'll talk about, which is one that we're gonna play, we're gonna touch on one that I used to
Yes.
play a lot,
Yep.
which is called Ancon. I assume that's how you're pronouncing it. It's literally like an arcade of Flash games.
Okay.
And like they have the ones that are featured that were, I mean, they're the same ones always. The featured ones up here that you could click on and play, but then they had categories. So like if you were looking for like platforming games or I love the simulation games that they
I was gonna
offer.
ask, I was like, what is your favorite kind of like genre of game?
Simulation.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me. It's not platform. If I was a platformer girly, I would be a lot better at platforming games nowadays, and I'm
Understood.
not.
Yep. Now, because this website has, of course, a bunch of games on it.
Yeah.
Do you have like a top like 3 that you like remember, or like even like a top like 1 or 2 that you remember?
I remember before they made them into like actual games. Again, we're gonna talk about these games here in a second. But like Papa's Freezeria, Pizzeria, like all of those are
all the
housed here.
Papa's
Yeah.
games were the best. They were so much fun.
Again,
Culinary.
yeah, I know. There's
You're
there's
in
a,
culinary
there's a
now.
reason why I ended up where I ended up. I guess all things happen for a reason.
Oh yeah.
I can remember. I don't know. I think I was just fascinated by this game because of the mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this bar game where you are literally like a bartender making drinks.
Oh,
But,
okay,
like-
that sounds fun though.
But like my parents, I think found out one time that I was playing that, and they were not happy because they were like, "Well, I guess they thought it was going to lead to like alcoholism."
Oh yes, at the ripe age of 8 years old, playing Webkins. Can't play Club Penguin because of bad words, but being a bartender, that's where we cross the line.
But they didn't really get that upset because I still played it, so it didn't matter. So that was a game I really liked, and then.
Oh, I think I see it here too because it was also in Cool Math. Did you ever play like the duck game? Like it's that one up there, with, like that weird looking.
Where he yeah.
They would race or something.
I don't remember the premise of it, if I'm being honest.
I don't remember either, but I remember playing it.
I will say this website still exists, and
Yes.
you can go here, and I haven't gone in a long time, but I still have fun when I do go back.
Yes.
Not that I go back often. I've got too
But
many other things to do.
It's
but,
a good nostalgia trip.
good
It's always
nostalgia
just
trip.
fun.
But yeah, no. So this is where I went, but this is definitely something I did when I got older. This was not like in school,
Yeah.
because this website was almost always blocked in school, especially
Oh,
like by like
yeah.
6th, 7th, 8th grade high school
Because that's when they actually had enough like whereabouts
to block.
or that technology to be like, oh yeah, we do need to block these websites.
Yeah.
They're distracting our children.
Yes.
Yeah. No child left behind, but I'm playing Cool Math in the back of the classroom, okay?
Exactly. But anyway, speaking of the games that are housed here, one of the other games that we're going to talk about is the Papa's, I guess, like franchise now.
Yeah, no, they have a bunch.
because now they have a shit ton of games. But we're going to play just a little bit.
The classic, which when I think of Papa's games, Papa's Freezeria, which is what we're gonna be playing, always comes up the most. Right? They have like Cupcakeria, Pizzeria.
See, I even have a save game.
It's a good game. It's a fun little game. But no, this is like a great game. Again, many installations of it. I think they even have like a donut shop. God, they probably have like. Papa must be grinding away because he's got a lot of businesses, which good for him.
He's got the pizzeria, the donuts, the pasta, the freezeria,
Something.
the tacos, the burgers.
Taqueria, Burgeria, yeah. Diarrhea.
Oh God, what else does he have? He's got there's a lot of them.
Here,
I know
you
that.
play. Lily's gonna be playing the game. I'm gonna look up these other variations of the Papa's games.
I also don't know why there's no sound on this game. There usually is, but I don't really care.
It's fine. I'll make the noises squirt.
Oh my God. I also don't remember how to really do this game, but it's fine.
It's
I
fine.
think
You're doing it.
I
You're
think I already
doing it.
messed up, so.
I'm doing the Foley. Yes.
Yeah. See, I already messed up.
Blah, 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 blah.
See, then it's strawberry. Hey, look, it was an awesome.
Oh, there you go. And you blend it up.
Oh God, now.
Of course, that guy want banana butter. Look at him. Okay.
Oh my God. Where do I see my special? Oh, what's up here? I was like, where do I see my special recipes? Medium, and then it's Reese's peanut butter cups and bananas. Reese's peanut butter cups. That's probably trademarked, but it's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, they're not saying it's Reese's peanut butter cups. They're just that's what I'm calling them.
Okay. So I looked it up, and this is gameria.fandom.com.
Oh my God.
A list of gamerias. You have Papa's Pizzeria,
Okay.
Papa's Burgeria, Papa's Taco Mia, Papa's Freezeria, Papa's Pancakeria, Papa's Wingeria, Papa's Hot Doggeria,
Oh my-
Papa's Cupcakeria, Papa's Pasteria,
Pasta.
Pasta, Pastaria, Papa's Donateria, Papa's Cheeseria,
What's
Papa's.
a cheeseria? Like
It-
like
it
actual
looks like
cheese?
grilled cheese.
Oh, grilled cheese. Okay,
That's
I thought
kinda-
you were okay.
I think that's what it looks like. Papa's Bakeria.
What is that one?
It's just a bakery, I guess.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. Papa's Sushiria. I've not seen
I
that
played
one
that
before.
one before. I have that I think on my phone.
Is that a good one?
I mean, they're all pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. They're a good way to kill time.
They really are. It's a fun little game. Let's see. We have Papa's Scooperia, which looks like ice
Ice
cream,
cream.
which I guess is different from Freezeria because this is more like
This is like milkshakes.
milkshakes. True. Papa's Mocharia, like coffee.
Okay.
Papa's Cluckeria, I guess with chicken.
Like fried chicken.
It looks like it. And then they have Papa's Paleteria, which is like, it's like, okay, it's like popsicles or like paletas.
Okay.
I thought it was like, is it kind of like Mexican inspired? I don't know. It's just palaterias.
Okay. So
So in conclusion, that is 16 different variations of Papa's games.
good God, I didn't know there was that many.
I
already.
did not know either. I remember, like, of course, Freezeria, because they're playing it. I remember I played Donut-ria, maybe a little bit.
Oh.
Scooperia, Pizzeria, possibly, but no. Freezeria this is where it was at. I'm looking at your screen, because what level are you at? 6?
I think so. Something like that.
You know, I would fall victim to this. I've got to say victim to this all the time because every time you'd start this up in Cool Math Games, you'd have to start
Over.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the beginning. So I
you
remember
you couldn't save your progress.
exactly, you couldn't save your progress, which sucked. And I remember like when we'd go to the computer lab, and this was I want to say like 7th or 8th grade because we were all older. Like students, like we knew like this is something we used to play when we were a little bit younger, so we just play it just for fun.
Yeah.
And we would always have like little competitions, or at least like some of the boys or other girls like in class, they would compete to see who could get the highest level or who could go the furthest in like the 30-45 minute time period that we got. So yeah, again, definitely have some fun memories of this one. I also just loved putting on like the whipped cream and like drawing some of the designs and stuff.
Yeah. Same. That's why I actually like because two of these games, the Papa's Pizzeria and Freezeria, and I think maybe one more, are you can buy them on Steam now. That's how I have these games. They're through Steam, and that's why I bought them. Those because I didn't want to keep losing my progress when I played online.
That's so understandable.
because I'm like I don't want to keep starting over, and they've actually fleshed them out to be like full games on pretty much, which is kind of cool, I guess.
Don't they have like storylines now or something?
Not like
Crazy
not really,
storylines,
but,
not like
a little, I guess.
not like your Expedition 33 storyline, but
No, nothing that deep.
no.
But a little, like little bits, I guess. Oh, well, now
Oh, we got an
got
achievement.
an achievement.
Hell yeah. Oh, a food critic. I used to hate when the food critics would come in.
I'd be like, don't judge me. It's better than a health inspector.
Oh, I guess it's true. That's true. Ah, yes. Some fun flavors we got going here.
I was like, yeah, these are some weird flavors these people are ordering.
Like the s'mores one, maybe I get. Like that doesn't
Yeah,
look
that
that
one's
weird.
fine.
No, but some of them really would get some weird flavors. I'm like, okay, you're crazy.
He wanted no sauces, so. Oh god, the peanuts.
Not the peanuts. I remember also like loving to see the customer's face when you'd get something wrong, but you just tried to get it out, or at least that's what I would do.
Yep.
But like they just need an order, here you go, and they'd be like, but they'd still give me some tips. So I'd be like, okay, it still works for me.
That's how you gotta know you still gotta tip people.
Exactly.
Even if somebody messes your order up, like you still throw them a couple.
Be good to
bucks.
service workers. That's just the best thing to do.
I
What is
think-
the blue one?
I think it's a mint. I don't know. What
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what the this is, but I think this is a mint.
Okay.
Coconut.
I actually like mint flavor, but the way that they depict it here looks like toothpaste.
It kind of does. Well, these look like toenail shaving.
Oh god, yeah, and I like coconut.
And then
Oh.
a cherry on top.
Oh yes. What is that purple thing?
I think it's the birthday cake.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll find out because I put it in the food inspection
Okay.
one. Too,
I mean, that's
so-
what he asked for. So
It is. I didn't put it in there on purpose.
I'm just following directions.
And then
Okay, we got the strawberry sauce. Beautiful, beautiful.
And then whatever this is.
Plum? I don't know. Purple sauce.
And then peanuts.
Okay, we got some nuts.
Why are the nuts in a barrel?
I don't know. But like, what is that purple thing next to the cherry?
Oh, it's a gummy onion because he's the like onion from like the original Papa's game where you like it's a
Oh.
platforming game,
I did not even know that. I was like, what is that creepy little thing?
and it's just it's a little gummy onion guy.
Oh, okay, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, what the hell is that?
Okay, yeah. So the little purple bits are
That's the
this
cake.
Are the
Okay,
cake
okay.
bits, yeah. I don't know why they're purple.
I don't know either. Ah, yes, that looks so appetizing right now. Here, food inspector, take this.
You know, it's a real miss that they could have put these chocolate chips in like what looked like a Hershey like container.
Yeah, that
Kinda
would have
like
been
what that
cute.
I'm just saying. Oh, get some Toto.
Oh, 10 on clippings and shit. Eat this.
We killed the health.
Oh, yes, this is classic.
And a banana for fun.
And a banana, why not? Okay, Jojo, what do you think?
Oh, I almost got it perfect.
Oh,
My decorating wasn't perfect.
okay, well, that just seems a little...
That seems a little nitpicky, but
Yeah. I just work here, man. Hey, 94% service quality. $45 in tips. Here we go. We only get paid weekly $125?
I get yeah, because we make tips, I guess.
I guess so, geez.
We're not gonna do the mini games.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, so
Just-
that's that.
yeah, but again, we just really wanted to show some of the like nostalgic kind of games that we will play. So, thanks for coming along, just listening.
Yeah, listen to us go down a good old nostalgia, early 2000s.
Again, fun nostalgic stuff. Just good times.
Good times. But I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Catch
Yeah.
us in the next one.
See you later.